Hey guys, welcome back to OceanGemTarot. Yeah, yesterday was a journey deep into today, so I apologize for that. My water main busted again. If you guys remember, like last week, I had plumbers here. Yeah, the problem wasn't fixed. They had to rip up like the entire sidewalk and go up into the driveway, and it was a hot mess, and it took a long time. But thankfully, my water main is now fixed yet again. So, character building moments it is. It's character building moments. If you guys hear all the loud bangs and stuff, that's my spawn upstairs. So, yeah, that's what it is. We're in the room, so it'd be a little bit quieter. That seems not to be the case. So, hey, at least they're cleaning the room, so I'm all right with it, you know? Be as loud as you want, as long as you get your stuff clean. Whatever. All right, so let's get into the message. I had numbers 303, 304, and 552, and also the peacock. So we're going to get into that and see how that all intertwines and what we need to know. So 303 is peace and serenity. It says find peace in everything. Live life with enthusiasm and optimism. Sorry, my head's like all up in the camera, isn't it? Okay. So for 2023, it's coming up. So now is the time to declutter. Get rid of old clothes that you don't wear. You keep them, they're cute, but let's say they don't fit, or you just know you're not going to wear them anymore. Give them away. Donate them to somebody who might need them. Or just throw them away. Whatever's clever, whatever floats your boat. Clean out your house. Get rid of stuff that you no longer use. Like, I don't know, let's say you're not in the office anymore and you have a crap ton of office stuff laying around. I'm not saying get rid of your pens and all that jazz, because hey, I'm a stationery junkie as well. But, you know, like old paperwork and crap you're not going to need, throw it out. You're not going to use it again. You're keeping yourself stuck in the past. So, it's time to purge everything we do not use and make a fresh start and reorganize for 2023, because the best years are yet to come, and I'm stoked. It has to be a hell of a lot better than 2022. Somebody had great years in 2022, but I'm a firm believer in the next year is even better. So so 2022 had a lot of character building moments in it. All right. So, I have let go and surrender, let go of any fears or self-doubt. A reminder that you're a winner in consistency and hard work. And then I also have, some people might need to get plants because they're good for grounding, especially if you don't go outside a lot. Put plants in your home, like touch the leaves and things of that nature, and that's, it helps you with grounding yourself. And also, had a vision. This little puppy, because like I looked down and there's this little golden, like first thing, like when I was writing, I saw like a golden retriever, but I couldn't think of it, and I wrote down a yellow lab, and I was like, no, that's a golden retriever self. But anyways, he's playing with like a little green ball, and I think it might have been like a bright green like tennis ball possibly, but it was bright green. So that might be significant to somebody. Maybe you need to play fetch with your dog because he's energetic, or give him more love and attention. Or maybe you had a golden retriever that passed away and he's still like, you notice like when you have the door cracked, like it bust open. So that's possibly him coming in to tell you hello. And then I also seen somebody showing up drunk to work and they lose their job. So if that's you, be careful. Don't show up to work drunk because you're gonna get fired. You think they may not know, and you're not that bad. In this instant, I saw somebody getting the can. Oh, and I also seen somebody driving on a 2-lane road, and they were really tired. I don't know why I'm putting 4 lanes, but you know, 2-lane road. But they were really tired and they were driving. There was trees along this road, kind of like most roads. I know you're thinking that, but anyways, this is just my vision. But anyways, they fell asleep and they went off the road, and they crashed. So be careful, don't drive sleepy. I know a lot of people are traveling for the holidays and whatnot. Or just some people might travel for work in general, or just like to get away like me. But be careful. Don't drive if you're extremely tired. Just pull over, take a nap at a rest stop or something like that. Get a hotel. Somebody's name, I heard like Amarie, and I saw Amrie. So I think it's Amarie. And then I heard Marlene, Paul, and also somebody said somebody named Fred needs to quit being a jerk. I'm going to state that nicely because I heard it not so nicely, but you know, it kind of boils down to jerk. Quit being so arrogant. If your name is Fred, stop being a jerk. So, and if your name is Fred and you're not a jerk, well then disregard that. It's not for you. And then, let's see. Oh, I saw somebody playing basketball, and they're like showing off because there's a bunch of girls around. But they were playing basketball, and they went to do, I don't know, some maneuver, but the ball bounced up and hit them in the nuts, so somebody might need to wear a cup or don't show off quite so much. I don't know. Let's see. And then somebody needs to, because I heard practice with like witnessing and not responding to stuff around you. Somebody might get over emotional to stuff when they don't need to have emotional reactions. They just need to witness. So everything you see, even if you don't agree with it, try not to tie your emotions into it, because that'll just like transmit that out into the universe. But some people need to practice just witnessing what it is around them instead of being so emotional to everything. Just practice that. And then I have also look at the chaos, or you can look at the opportunity within the chaos. Somebody might be going through a chaotic time right now. But even though you go through chaotic times, try to find like what is good within this chaos. What is that you are supposed to learn in this chaos? Because there's always something that we can get out of everything. So look for the good in it. Find the opportunity out of it. I also heard and seen a robot. But then, like, I heard don't become a robot in your life. And what I got out of that is, like, some people, you get so intertwined in your life. Like, go to work, go home, cook dinner, go to sleep. Go to work, come home, cook dinner, go to sleep. Somebody needs to get out of the monotony. And they need to, like, find the things that used to bring them joy. You know, like, if you used to like to paint, start painting again. If you used to like to go and sing karaoke, go do that. Even though you might be so busy, don't forget to take time out to do the things that make you happy in life. Because, you know, we're all busy. But if you turn into a robot, you're not going to find the pleasures, like, within and what that is around you. And then, oh, I heard that song. You guys remember this? It's by Will Smith. Summer, summer, summertime. Sit back and unwind. So somebody needs to like sit back, relax, and unwind. That way they can have peace of mind. That's what I heard out of that. And then but everything begins with thoughts. Thoughts are energy. And then 552 is like your life is improving. People who positively express their number. 552 have faith and trust in yourself, and it also means like the decisions and choices that you have made. So you guys need to have faith and trust in them. Or be bold and be confident. Some of you guys need to be more fierce. Get that fierceness out. You guys got this. And then also 552 means your prayers have been answered and the Lord is near and listening. And it represents confidence, love, charisma, and like your boldness. So, and then we have the peacock, which is regrowth, rejuvenation, royalty, respect, honor, and integrity. Sorry. It must be the retrograde coming because I can't speak at all. Hold on one second. Stop! Sorry. Okay, they're a symbol of beauty, love, and passion. It's a masculine power. The peacock also is a symbol of sisterhood, protection, vision, renewal, glamour, versatility, awareness, and metamorphosis. It represents healing and protective energies. In Hinduism, the peacock is associated with Lakshmi, the goddess of prosperity and wealth, beauty, prestige, and good fortune and immortality. It's also a symbol of kindness, patience, and empathy. Native Americans see the peacock as beauty, power, wellness, and growth. Peacock flying represents growth, success, and free will. Integrity, honesty, openness, and then dignity, and then captivating. And then the peacock also is a symbol of beauty is not just in the physical, but it's the inner beauty, self-love, and nobility. So, that's what I have. Oh, the peacock also is a symbol of spiritual gifts. Power to ward, has like the talismans, have power to ward off evil and bring good luck and good health. So, that might be you guys, it might be that you need to get a peacock talisman. So, let me move this on over and make sure I don't spill my coffee that I have over here. Okay. So on the bottom, I cut this. We have the 7 of coins, but yet the Page of Swords is looking at the 7 of coins. So it was like that. So I feel that you guys are working hard on something. Somebody might be an artist, but you guys are really working at growing whatever this is that you have been working on, whether that is friendships, whether that is connections with people, whether that is business opportunities. But yeah, I show that you guys, like, that's really where you've been focusing your mental energy, and that it's starting to bloom. I have this all kinds of funky, and I just totally messed up that shuffle, so we're gonna do it again. All right. And then the ending of a cycle is coming near. We have the Death card. I see somebody's going to end up, like, you're expecting somebody to come by that somebody may not come by. And that might make you kind of feel crushed. I also see somebody's bike broke. Maybe it's your child. And they're upset over it because I see them crying. But you guys are like, it's okay. We'll get it fixed. We'll get you a new one. We have the Empress and the 5 of Cups reversed. But I also see, like, you guys coming into, like, this, whatever it is that you guys have been working on is growing. I see somebody's blossoming their beauty from within. And they're accepting kind of what is and what they have overcome. I feel that they've overcome kind of like self-ugliness. And they've moved on from that. I see that somebody's going to start, it looks like somebody's like accepted help to get this far and to get this out of their life, to get to where they need to be. So I have 3 threes because, like, I have a union with somebody, but I don't feel necessarily that it may not be a love union, but it's just kind of a spiritual connection with somebody, and that's what's bringing them to the success that they've overcome. And I see that you guys are gonna get recognized for this that you're working on. What is it that they're working on, Spirit? I feel that someone's had like an awareness and it's come to light, but it's something from within. It's something that they've possibly now healed. Somebody's no longer living in the dark. I see somebody like dancing in the sunshine, you know? Oh, I just heard that song, Bright Sunshiny Day. So, yeah. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. So they're just, like, loving it. Like, they're basking in the sunlight and soaking in the rays. Maybe some of you guys need some vitamin D, and I don't mean it in like dicks, but actual, you know, sun vitamin. And you need to get out in the sun. If you have depression, maybe you're lacking that and just kind of feeling down, and a good day in the sun might do you well. But yeah, I just see that it's what you've overcome is going to end up bringing you further within your life and your partnerships and just anything. It's kind of like you got rid of your crap that was holding you back, but it's like your own inner demons that you've overcome. So now you're becoming prosperous. You're not being lazy. See somebody with something like dark that had a hold of them and they broke free. Somebody might be have an attachment, and that's what's putting them in turmoil. If you see somebody that's spiraling downhill for no reason, and they've just taken a total 180, like all of a sudden it's kind of like they've lost their rocker, more than likely they could have an attachment. So they might need to sage their home and realize it so they can get that not so nice entity that's draining them and changing their mentality, because what they're doing may not necessarily be their own. Not necessarily like they're possessed, but they're being influenced by whatever that is, and it's bringing them down like a downward spiral, you know. I see you guys, it's the 8 of Cups. This again, that's like confirmation that you guys are working hard and perfecting something. I feel like you guys have worked hard within yourselves. It just looks like you guys are, because I just see with this, like with the Empress, I see more inner beauty, especially because like I was drawn towards, and I'd seen the peacock, and then doing that research, I just feel like you guys have grown within. Maybe somebody may not have been such a nice person, but now they're just like this, like ray of sunshine, like a total inner transformation of light, because they've moved on. It's the 6 of Swords. They've done this transition, and they've kind of like, you've left the old you behind. I just heard got saved. Maybe somebody just got saved. It could be like literally like you had a like life-changing event where you almost died, and that's what changed your life around. Or maybe somebody is found God and they became saved, and that's what changed their life around. I know some of you guys aren't like religious and whatnot, but that's just kind of like what I'm seeing, because it is a collective read, so not everything I say is going to be for you or going to resonate, but something in the message will. Yeah, because this thing says like Ace of Cups, a spiritual union. You know, that's like you're being given a gift. Your feelings are rejuvenated. I feel like your soul's rejuvenated with whatever transformation that you guys have gone through and overcome. I feel that it's brought in a light into your life. Some people go through trials and tribulations in life, and it makes them feel like they're in a really dark place. But I feel like a lot of you have worked hard to come out of this dark place. But now you're a light of the world, like light into the world. You're spreading your light and your wisdom that you've learned from that dark place. And it's starting to, you're being able to help others. And being able to help others, this is bringing you satisfaction. This is 9 of Cups, like total satisfaction. But I also feel that it's going to bring you where you want to be as far as in life. Maybe you guys are now helping others from what you learned on your journeys, and that's what's going to bring you recognition and going to bring you like these rewards. The rewards could also be like not everything has to be like money rewards, but it could be, you know, just like satisfaction within yourself. Like it's rewarding to help others, you know, kind of giving back. Maybe you were not great to people, and now it's kind of like you're redeeming yourself. Scene. I don't know what that means. Wild air. So I keep hearing wild air. Maybe you guys are breezy like the air. Like you feel, I don't know, like a whirlwind of like rejuvenation. Because I feel that some of you guys felt like your time was running out. And so that's what brought on this transformation. I mean, a lot of different things bring on transformation within people. But I feel like this has to do with like your inner, like everybody has like inner demons. And some people have more than others. And that's like kind of like the whole you are your own worst critic and all that jazz. But I feel like some people could have had a problem with like they were control freaks and everything they had to be in control of. But once you realized if you let go of having to be in control of everything, that things will go in the right direction for you. I feel like that's another situation that what happened. Somebody learned how to release and not have to be in control of everything. And that's what brought in this new, I see like a new like union of success. Like maybe that's what brought in like a new partnership that brought your career to the next level because you were able to share the responsibilities with somebody else. Yeah, because it was a breakthrough that you guys came. This is the Ace of Swords. And so that breakthrough is like you were given a gift. It's like you made it through. Some people it's just really hard to let go of control. Some people don't have a problem with it. Some people need to regain more control over their lives and not stay in the, it's heard like standing on the back porch. Like you need to like regain control of your life. I feel that people are somebody might be holding on to stuff from the past and there's like physical objects that they need to purge and get rid of because these physical objects have that energy of the past and that energy is holding you down and not letting you move forward. Because everything has energy. It's the Eight of Cups. You guys need to walk away from it. But I see that some of you have walked away from it. And that's what brought on this transformation. Some of you guys need to learn how to take a risk and not be attached to things from the past. Especially if it's something from maybe, I don't know, maybe somebody passed away in your life, but you're holding on to a ton of their stuff. That they're still there with you. They're not in their stuff. But maybe that stuff had a lot of past negative energy to it. And it brings negative thoughts every time you see it. And you need to get rid of that to get rid of that bad energy that's in your area to change the vibe. Maybe somebody feels lethargic because I mean that really has a hold on you and somehow like sometimes like energy will kind of trap you within even though you don't feel it. But then once you get rid of that, it's kind of a renewal. You get rid of stuff, that way new stuff can come in. And so you feel more, you have more energy, you feel more positive, you feel more, more free. And it was the like stuff that you don't need that was holding you down and holding you back. It's kind of like, clean out your closet, get your house organized, get, throw away stuff that you don't use anymore because there's no reason to have it if you're not using it, So yeah, I see like somebody is leaving this all behind, but I feel like this is all kind of like emotionally bound. But once they realize it, or once you guys have realized it, that's what's brought you on to moving forward. Yeah, I feel like I just heard your awareness came to light. The awareness of you guys, of what you finally realized that was holding you down, it's what brought you to light. That way you guys are no longer in this depression. You're no longer stuck in sadness. You no longer, it's kind of like, you don't have the negativity stuck to you. Somebody can't live, I just heard can't live a lie any longer. Somebody's not sitting right in their life, or something that doesn't sit right in your heart. You need to follow that because it's going to end up bad. So remember, no matter what instance that you guys come in, if it doesn't sit right with your heart, that is, you know, Spirit telling you you need to get away from this. It's not good for you, and it's going to end up in turmoil. I mean, even if it's a large amount of money, if it doesn't sit right with your heart, then it's not going to end up good. Even though the money might look up good, it might end up in disaster and put you off, like, worse off than what you are. You guys might be good right now, but it might end up causing you a lot of heartache in the end, you know? Somebody, we get the King of Wands a lot. Somebody's really standing in their power and their wisdom. They're looking at the big picture. I feel that somebody is becoming a leader out of this. And I feel like that leadership is going on to help others. Somebody might just be taking leadership over their lives and their emotions because they're coming out of this Tower moment. But this foundational shift, your children are seeing you as a leader because you're stepping up into your own. I just heard that song. She's got her own. She's got her own. I know you guys know that song. I'm not even going to try to sing it because I'm just not. I never do. But yeah, you guys get the point in that. You guys are going to have it all. You're going to have your own. And somebody might be looking at you that way. I mean, it can go both ways because you guys are breaking the monotony. Yep, Queen of Cups. I'm sorry, it's the Queen of Coins. You guys are blossoming because this has like roses all around, kind of like in an archway. And that's so funny because that came out right after I said she got her own. That song. Who was that? Usher? You guys are creating that security. You're creating that financial stability. You're creating a stable home. You guys are building that firm foundation. And you're no longer, I feel that breaking free and purging all that like negativity, that breakthrough that you guys had the success with, that is bringing you guys like partnerships and, you know, a union. I feel like it's, you know, just could be like a really great friend union. Maybe you guys are meeting somebody. I don't know. Somebody's feeling really free. I see somebody swimming in the sea. Maybe you guys are taking a spiritual bath. Maybe somebody needs a spiritual bath to help break them through whatever is holding them. Somebody definitely, if you know this person or possibly you are this person that's kind of oppressed, you need to take spiritual baths to help break free from that and cleanse your aura, cleanse yourself. That way you're not stuck in fear. See, somebody's like, it's the Hangman reverse, but somebody's just, it's like you're stalling on what needs to be done. This is a different situation. And you're not wanting to let go. But the only thing that really is holding you back is fear. But in reality, there's nothing to fear but fear itself, because fear is the negative. It's just a negative thing. People need to face their fears more. Somebody needs to just find, I feel like this is the person that's kind of spiraling down in turmoil. Like they feel lost. They need to find themselves. But the thing is, while you're being self-destructive, how are you going to find yourself when you're like basically blowing up your own world? And not blowing up in a good way. Like being like, boom, let me blow up my house. And being like, oh shit, I don't have a place to live. Oh, well, here, let's go, and I'm going to go and drive drunk and crash my car. Oh, shit, now I don't have a car because I didn't have full coverage. It's like somebody's blowing up their own life and, like, destroying their life, but then whining about it and being like, but you don't understand. No, you need to pick yourself up, quit throwing a pity party, talk to somebody if you need somebody to talk to. You know, maybe you need to talk to a professional if you don't want to talk to your friends, and that's not saying anything bad. It's just people need to speak through things to be able to clarify what it is that's destroying them. And some people just destroy themselves just because they want attention. So, you know, everybody has their own free will. And it just depends on you if you're going to like grow and succeed, or if you are not. I mean, because even though you can have everything aligned to have everything you ever wanted, and it looks like it's all falling into place, but then you can't cry about it if it doesn't come through, if you're being self-destructive. Yeah, Temperance. I feel that things are getting weighed out. Some of you guys have found your meaning. Some of you guys have made major breakthroughs that you never thought that you would ever be able to overcome, just because you did your shadow work and looked from within. But then there's somebody in here, I don't know if it's somebody around you or if it's you, that's just being completely, I don't know how else to say it, but just self-destructive. They're living in turmoil. They're being toxic to themselves, and that's really sad. Somebody's just feeling really alone. Maybe you guys need to call people and tell them hello. Somebody you haven't spoke to in a while, because they might be feeling alone. And it's kind of like people rebel, like kids. Rebel because they feel alone, even though they may not be alone. But somebody might be ignoring their kids acting out, but it's because of feeling of loneliness, because there's something that they're not working through. But instead of helping them work through it, or take them to somebody that can help them work through it, you're just letting them be destructive. But as far as adults, it's kind of like you can't make an adult go to see or speak with somebody, but maybe nobody's reached out to somebody in a long time, and you might know this, but just reaching out to them, they might be able to vent. Everybody needs to vent, and that might break them, give them the breakthrough that they need. Yeah, because somebody's living in a fantasy. Maybe somebody's in disillusion. Like, really what isn't what they're seeing. I see like a fuzzy mind. But I see an old person. There's something that's going on, and this isn't for everybody. If you see somebody doing things and it's an older person in your life that they wouldn't normally do, and it's kind of like they're regressing, it's like their mind is cloudy. They could have the early, it's like the early signs of Alzheimer's or dementia, but unless you're a professional, you're not really going to notice. You're just going to notice that, like, every now and then they do stuff that's really off, and you might get mad at them because they see somebody getting angry about it, but it's just like their head's fuzzy. So, I don't know, maybe you guys need to pay closer attention if you have older people around you. I mean, this could even be somebody if it's early onset. I heard 60s. So, I don't know, just be mindful, be aware, be open to people. That way they can speak with you. Or maybe even if it's your kids, be open with them so that way they know that they can speak with you and not feel closed off. Let's see, what else do we need? Somebody needs to step into love, the love vibration. Love vibration is the highest vibration that there is. And, you know, sometimes to overcome fear, you need to step into love. Especially if you're manifesting and everything, do everything in love, because that is the highest vibration that there is. So if you do everything with love and you treat everybody with love, then there's nothing, you know, it spreads that to people. And it's like, it's contagious. You have the 9 of Coins. I feel like that some of you guys have worked hard on stuff, but it's going to be longevity. This breakthrough in what you had is going to end up helping you to focus on what it is that you're working on, career-wise, but it's going to create that legacy, because somebody is working hard on creating a legacy, and that's what they wanted. And after they had this breakthrough, they now have that aha moment. And that could be like why they're like the whirlwind of air around them that is feeling, because they feel free. But it's bringing a whirlwind of just like prosperity in their lives that they never would have known, and that all come through breaking that breakthrough moment that they had within themselves, because it released that negativity that was holding them back that they didn't realize was there. Is there anything else? Anything else, Spirit? I heard you leave your ego at the door. It sounded just like that too. Somebody's dealing with somebody with an ego, or somebody might have an ego, and so whenever they come over, you're like, leave, like you're thinking in your head, leave the ego out the door. Or you just might tell people, hey, leave your pride and your ego at the door. So I don't want to hear your mess or anything else. When you come in here, it's a place of positivity. It's a place of happiness. So anything you have that is negative, you need to leave it at the door. Because you know somebody, you know what that is like, it brings in like all the shadows and like the I don't know, you want them to know. It's like you tell people up front because you don't want there to be any unclear motives here. Like, you know, if I kick you out, you already know why, because fact of, I told you to leave it at the door. Because you don't want any conflict. That was like in this deck, but it was turned over and I just seen it. So you guys are just making sure that when somebody comes over, because you know they might be confrontational, that you guys don't have any problems. Oh my goodness, that's funny. I just saw the grill. Somebody might be grilling because it's nice outside. I mean, in some places it's warming up. Yum. I can smell it. Somebody. That could be what it is, because I heard the honesty. You guys might be having a heart-to-heart with somebody, and shining the light, and just maybe somebody needs to be honest with themselves, or maybe it's this person that's in turmoil because they're living in a life that's not honest and they're lying to people. So it's bringing their karma back onto them, and that karma being brought back onto them is kind of making them spiral down because they don't know how to sort through their emotions in their mind. Like they don't know how to go through like their subconscious and how they feel and why they're doing this, and they don't know how to sort it out themselves, which I mean a lot of people don't. But I mean sometimes you have to reflect on yourself, like, okay, what is it that's making me feel this way? Why am I doing the things that I'm doing? Okay, so this is happening for this reason. I mean, I don't know, I find it easy, but I know it's not easy for a lot of people. So yeah, just make sure that you guys bring like honesty, bring love into the situation. That way you guys can, you know, have good fortune. I see somebody getting well, and I feel that it's like kind of well within themselves, mentality, like their mental. I see the brain, and if that's what's causing this growth, and that they're growing within the situation, because they've overcome that. Aw, that's awesome. I'm stoked for you guys. Yeah. Congratulations. We got this card on the bottom again. Psh. Now it's just like playing with the cards. That's awesome. You guys are looking ahead. You guys are going to grow rapidly. You're expanding because you have left this poverty mindset. It's how I feel. Like you're leaving it behind. You're no longer giving into your insecurities because you guys are working hard within and working hard on things in general. You're no longer making foolish mistakes. And I feel that somebody's just like embracing the innocence of what is around them. Like enjoying becoming one with like nature and really just taking it all in. I feel like somebody just needs, you guys need to get out more. Get out in nature. Really connect to it. Somebody's being frugal right now because they're creating a, you know, or maybe you need to create that security for your family. And that way you can grow it. Oh, I'm sorry guys, that's my kids. I thought I just heard one say a bad word and I was about to go left. I was like, hold on, what? Maybe somebody's about to go left on their kids because they're saying things they should not be. Or maybe somebody needs to, and you need to discipline your kids more to give them direction in life. Take it how it resonates. But some of you guys are just really mastering what this is in order to create this legacy that you're working on. Because we got the Hermit, you're going in solitude, and you're just being fearless on this. Because now that you have structure within your home and structure within yourself and structure within your life, you're really going to start and are starting to see the fruits of your labor. Somebody might see red birds also, and that red bird is a sign that prosperity is coming into you, and also you know, that your angels and your guides are with you. Somebody still needs to work through their traumas because they're holding it from within, and that's why they're becoming reckless. And somebody's going to see the truth in this situation, and they're going to get their karma and just rewards. Like I said, I mean, somebody needs to be careful, because I did see somebody losing their job, and I did see somebody having a wreck because of falling asleep. But I mean, if that's intertwined and you fell asleep because you're drunk, like, don't be selfish with other people's lives. Because I feel that, hey, you might think you're okay and you want to play with your own life, but it's really selfish to play with other people's lives because you're not the only one on the road. So, anyways, besides all that, that's what I got. I think that's a good positive read. I see you guys having breakthroughs. I see you guys moving on. I see you guys did a lot of work, and I see that you guys are going to be rewarded for this work, and you're going to start seeing the fruits of your labors and recognize it. I see that you guys are no longer taking risk about your own stability. You're no longer taking risk about playing with your soul, I feel like. I don't mean that like in a bad way, like you're going to hell. I mean it like as in, you know, you're not no longer going to be letting people toy with you and play games. Especially, I mean, even if you're waiting for them to show up and they didn't show up, well, they're not respecting your time. If they don't respect your time or respect you and things of that nature, you need to discard them and move on. I don't care what their excuses are, because if somebody doesn't respect you enough and respect your time, then they are not good for you. So, take that how it resonates, because I feel you guys are amazing and you're worth it. Okay, this is confirmation. It says, and you're cute as hell, but 0 fucks given. Like, you guys don't care how cute they are. They don't respect you and your time. Like, you're done. Like a jelly donut full of peace. You guys are really going for your inner peace, and you're not going to sacrifice that. Don't sacrifice your peace for anyone. That is one thing that I stand by and that I will never do. I don't care if it's family. I don't care if it's friends. I don't care if I know you 20 years. If you disturb my peace and you're full of negative and you make me feel some type of way when I'm around you, like with negativity, I'm sorry, but you got to go. You need some things that you need to work on, and you're not bringing down my energy because you want to crash down. I'm very big on don't disturb my peace. Huge on it. Like, maybe I'm kind of cold-hearted. I don't know, but that's just me. I'll warn you. But after that warning, you're done, son. What else do we need to know? He was frank with thee. Make me one with everything. Somebody might need a hot dog. Somebody might need to just be open and be frank with somebody. Somebody needs to, just kidding, but seriously though, seek cosmic consciousness. Somebody needs to tap more into their third eye and to open it up so they can see what it is that is around them. And that way they can tap into this, like, regrowth that's going on, and you know, just really respect yourself and really stand in integrity. That's my main thing in life, is integrity, because I mean, if you don't have integrity, then really you don't have shit. That's kind of how I see it. You know, if you guys want honor and people to respect you, then you need to make sure that you're walking in that integrity. And I don't mean that in a bad way. This is what it is. Let the crazy shit go. The path to inner peace beginnings with these 4 words. Not my fucking problem. Exactly. It's not your monkey. It's not your circus. So it's not your business. So don't be in it. You don't have to worry about it. Namaste. So people, these are all 3 like inner peace cards. Work on preserving you guys' peace. Work on that, like, you know, the divine in me honors the divine in you. Dang. Namaste. So it is what it is. Those cards pretty much sum it up. in a really awesome way. So, you know, it's not your monkey, it's not your circus. Don't let it disturb your peace and move on about your way. You guys are awesome. This is a great read. So, stand in your peacockness. You might need to get a peacock talisman. And yeah, that's what I have for you. So, you know, if you made it this far, hit that like button, please. Help the algorithm. Subscribe and turn on that little notification bell that when you guys know when I'll be on next. And if you're interested in a personal read, all my information is in the little description box area. So just go look it up. It has my email and all that jazz in it for you. So until next time, you guys stay awesome, stay fabulous, be blessed, and I'll see you again. Namaste.